Here's me planning my mate's process I go through. So I've got pictures of images that are inspiring. Then I took a copy of the actual pattern that I was going to use for inspiration, and sort of doodled over it a bit, looking at the alterations I was going to make to it. I didn't want a wraparound skirt, I wanted it to be a full skirt and just a pinafore top. So I shot my stash and I had this check which is like black and burgundy, which I really fancied doing a pinafore in. So I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was Economy Fabrics. It wasn't that expensive, so if it doesn't work out then it's not a massive problem. But yeah, just thought this was ideal for the garment. Next up, shopping for thread. Well, existing thread that I've got in my stash. Matching up that red. It's weird. It's one of those colours it sort of looks red, but it's not. It's like a burgundy or maroon, maybe. Not sure, but I've got plenty to choose from. So yeah, that was nice, and so far it hasn't cost me anything. Yeah, going with that one, it's perfect. Now I've just got to find buttons and buckles because I'm going to make a belt, obviously, to go with it. Black, I think, is going to be the colour. I'm toying with the design of the button up at the front, whether to be flat or to do like a scalloped edge. Nothing like challenging myself, and I think I've bitten off more than I can chew with a check as well, so I don't think it's going to be perfectly lined up, but I shall do my best. In my mind's eye, this is my figure, but actual reality is this. So, being a realist, for I've got this shape that I can work on. Quite honestly, then when I make the garment, I put it on, I'm not so disappointed that I don't look like the original figure. But yeah, it's just a good way of looking at the design and seeing if it's going to work for me. And yeah, I think it is. And yeah, my legs are really long, so it's very similar in height and length, although I'm not really that short waisted. I'm probably about a 17 from neck to waist. I'm not sure what the average is it 16 and a half or 16? Not really sure, but anyway, this is my image of what I want this to look like. So this is my bodice pattern drafted, and then this is my mock-up. I just wanted to see how it sat once I'd made it up, and yeah, quite pleased with this. I'll reuse all this fabric. It's just an old sheet, but it sat quite well, so I was pleased with that. Disaster struck. I lost all my film of me making the actual garment, so yeah, it's a bummer. But anyway, this is the dress. I did wear it to Festival and Vintage in the end. I'm really pleased with it. It's fully lined, and I was rather pleased with the end result. You can't really see it in its full glory in this picture, but it's the only one I've got. So when I've got a decent one, I will pop it up and show you it properly. Oh yes, I'm back in the sewing room. Just thought I'd show you some of the things I got at Festival of Vintage Christmas. Oh, I keep saying it's really annoying. So there's this really lovely designer, and Naomi Simpson. She does like these really gorgeous retro designs and cartoons and that sort of thing. And she was selling cards, so Christmas cards. So excuse me, there's like a really loud aeroplane going over. So that one poodle, obviously, because oh no, I can't tell you yet, can I? Because you don't know. Well, you might have spotted it in some of the pictures. That one, really lovely. I would have brought more from her, but yeah, honestly, I'd spent lots of pennies by then. What else did I get? Oh yeah, I saw this scarf. Look at the colours. So I wonder what that goes with. It goes with the new coat and said jacket that I'm supposed to be making, that I haven't got round to cutting out or anything yet. So I grabbed it. It was only, how much it cost me? £2.50 I think that cost me. I don't know who it's from. It was just one of the stands there, small stand there, so that was cool. And I got a pair of, these are discontinued, they're new machine knit, but they're quite nice. They're like a Fair Isle gloves, but I like the colours because they're like my sort of Pendleton style jacket. So all the colours in these go with that. So they were £6 I think I paid for those. Oh, right, I think I might have a problem. I've got another umbrella. It was the tassel that sold it to me, but this one's actually, so I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm wobbling my stand. It keeps going up and down. I need a new one. Bear with me. Let's sort it out. There you go. So, oh look, I've got a curly moustache. So nice bamboo handle, and it's got the cover on it. And I opened it up and checked it, and there's no holes or damage, and it's like again, sort of orangey coral colour, so I could use it. It's like a waterproof one, so I could use it in the autumn, but also I can use it as parasol. But yeah, so I think I've got an issue, but it's a nice big umbrella. I'm not sure dating wise, it's probably maybe late 50s, early 60s, but I don't know. I don't think it's any older. It's nice though, because like on this part of the bamboo, it's quite shiny, but where it's been used, so where its previous owners held it, there's wear there, and I like that because that's sort of part of its history. So it's been used, which is brilliant. Anyway, that's what I brought. And I think that was everything I got at the Festival of Vintage. But next year, the dates for the Festival of Vintage are... Oh, you can't see it because it's back to front. 29th and 30th of April. It's always the last weekend in April. And it's... The Christmas one's brilliant. It's really festive. I love it. And they do loads of vintage decorations, all that sort of thing. But the April one is bigger, much bigger. And there's vintage dancing. I think that I started a dance group about 6 weeks ago because I want to be able to dance properly. So Dronfield Vintage Dance, which I didn't realise until the last Festival of Vintage, I plucked up the courage and thought I want to go along, because I've been previously to other dance groups felt really uncomfortable and a little bit awkward, and I thought, no, you know, just go, see how you get on. And I walked in and they were so welcoming and so down to earth, just really, and all the people that go as well, really nice people. And I have got 2 left feet. I'm not the most elegant at dancers, but they do partner dances, and there's loads of guys there as well, and there's tall guys, which is brilliant, because whenever I've been to previous dances, I've always had to lead because I'm tall, and I want to dance. I want to, you know. So it's really good, and I am picking up things slowly. They do strolls as well, so it's a bit of everything, which is really nice, and actually gave me a little bit of confidence as well, so that was nice. But they are honestly the nicest people, so welcoming, and they'll just show you, like one of the guys said to me, I kept sitting down one week, and he said to me, if you don't get up and dance, you won't learn, will you? Come on, like this. I'm like, oh, okay. Got up, and it was like a nudge that I needed, and I got up, and it was really good because I just picked up loads. So I'm really enjoying dancing with them, and I think they are teaching dances at the Festival of Vintage. So yeah, worth just, you know, little strolls and things like that. It's worth just sort of going along and doing some dancing with them. So that's next year. That's the 29th, 30th of April 2023, Festival of Vintage. I will say that the prices of hotels in York have gone up excessively. I was looking for next year, and where I usually go, it's like nearly £200 for one night, and I'm not paying that. So potentially looking at Airbnbs and trying to see if other people want to sort of, you know, the bigger, I suppose, then the more people, then the less it's going to cost. So I'm going to try and see if I can get other people to stay there, and then it might mean that I get my own bed and my own room, and that'd be really nice. But you know, we'll see. If worst case scenario, if I can't get anywhere overnight that's reasonable, then I will just go for the day. But anyway, that's that. So the weekend before, I went to the True Vintage Fair. I was helping there because Lady Peacock's stand, and really nice. It's a lovely fair, but it's true vintage, so it's 1920s to 1950s. That's it, and it's true vintage, no reproduction, true vintage. And it's great. I keep saying again. I had a wander. I mean, some beautiful things. I saw a beautiful 30s coat, but it was a bit out of my price range, and the sleeves are a bit too short anyway, so I'm only going to buy if it, you know, it absolutely fits me. But beautiful. But I did buy some patterns, so, and I brought them off Lynn D Hop, who organises the event. So this one, which is a bit later for me, but I just like the top style of that. So that is the Butterick B5281, which is probably out of print now, but I don't know. It's a reproduction pattern, but so I like that collar detail on that one. So I brought that, and I brought. I'm probably never ever going to make this, but I just saw it and wanted it. The magpie in me wanted it because I haven't got one, and it's an original Weldon's pattern, and it is a gentleman's overcoat. Look at that. Can you see it? Isn't that amazing? I would like to try and make it. I don't know why, but I just would. I just think it'd be really interested to make, and yeah. So I got that, and I got a, let's see what it is. It's a Simplicity 2132 original pattern blouse, which I'll size up because it's not obviously the right size. So I got that. Also, while I was in the shop the other week,
Lydia had got this pattern, and I managed to talk her out of it. How cool's that? Back on that jacket. And as it was at Festival of Vintage, there was a woman wearing a beautiful velvet suit, and she had this similar detail to this, and I was wondering, when I saw the pattern, I was wondering if she'd actually made it, but if she hadn't, you know, all well and good, but velvet, can you imagine it in velvet? Oh, how gorgeous would that be? Anyway, so I'm going. Oh, news. So for Christmas, me and hubby don't usually buy presents, and we decided to buy a present this year. Bear with. This is my present to him and his present to me. Ernie. Meet Ernie. He is a miniature poodle. He's a male. Yes, I know, but he is adorable. My daughter's got his brother, and he was the last one on the shelf. And my daughter said, "Oh, his favourite playmate is the last one left." And of course, being the softie that I am, and I showed a picture to my husband, and he was like, "Oh, should we get in half and half?" So we did. So here we go. This is Ernie. He's a little git. He has his second injection soon, so he'll be able to go out for wheeze and poos, but he's pretty good on puppy pads. But yeah. Oh, sorry, we're keeping you up. Yeah, so this is the troublemaker, and my other dog has accepted him eventually. And he loves her more than she loves him. So, but there you go. Ernie. Look, Ernie. Troublemaker. We can go back to sleep now. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time, and I will make more of an effort to try and get more in for December. Oh gosh, nearly forgot. Up there, made that last year. That's my Christmas sewing related wreath. I've got some more left. I've got some more of those wreaths, so I might make some more. I know it's a bit late, it's December, but I quite enjoyed making it. So I've got loads of little odds and sods, little bits that I got from car boots and stuff like that I just sort of stuck on it, and then tied some plinked ribbon, and just, so I really like that because the lights are on and it's really festive. Anyway, I am going now. See you soon. Bye.